Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of my season-long playthrough with the New England Minutemen. This is a project using the fictional Baseball America set for History Maker Baseball, and I am playing out a full 162 game season and highlighting all of the starts from Fernando De La Rosa. This will be game number 147 of the season, and it's a very special one for a couple of reasons. First off, our rookie phenom, Fernando De La Rosa, was injured about a month ago in game time, and so this is his hopefully triumphant return, going for win number 13 of his rookie campaign. And this will also be win number 100 if we're able to pull off the win tonight against the Savannah Ports, a Eastern Division rival. So welcome everyone who is joining us. Let's just take a quick look at what has happened here in the last few games with our Minutemen. So they have had a little bit of an up and down streak. They had gone on a couple of big winning streaks. They had a 4-game set with the New York Skyliners that they were able to split. They won the bookends and lost both games in the middle. But right now they're currently on a 2-game win streak. And that bodes well for Fernando's return. Also, our bullpen is just about fully rested. Everyone is available tonight to come out of the pen. A couple of developments that have happened. It seems like everyone is getting a little bit of the injury bug. And Cactus Kelly, who has also been highlighted on in this project, he is actually currently injured, and let me look at my notes. He still has another week and a half before he can return from injury. So it's definitely been sort of a grind here as we're in the last few games of the season. But we'll push on, and excited to get to the end of this and get into the playoffs. As everyone may have noticed at the beginning, I've updated the current intro splash screen on Fernando with a baseball card, and that's because I picked up the newest edition of Out of the Park Baseball. It's Out of the Park 19, and everyone who pre-ordered it actually got the game a couple days early, so that came out today, and so I generated a card for De La Rosa. I thought that would spruce up things here, being able to get a look at what I think he might look like. And if anyone is interested in PC baseball or computer baseball, Out of the Park is definitely a really fantastic game. I have barely scratched the surface of what you can do with that, just sort of playing around, but really fantastic games. And so I'll be using that to generate some pictures with this project and with future projects. It also has a really nice schedule generator in it. So, all right. So, without too much further ado, we will get ready for our game tonight against the Savannah Ports. We'll go into our screen here and get things ready. We'll go down to our Biddy Beer ballpark cam and do our pre-game rolls. Welcome everyone who is in the chat room. I see some familiar faces asking about the division standings. So I haven't touched on this in a while on the project, but what I'm doing just for this year, I'm actually going to do it a little bit different with the 2018 season project, but I'm just using what the projected win totals will be for all the other teams, and then I'm going to base that, so at the end of the year I'll look at those and see where I stand. And the only other team that I'm currently trailing would be the Cape Cod Lobsters. They were projected to win 104, so most likely going to surpass them. Don't want to count my eggs before they hatch, but I will update the standings as we get into the last week of the season. Probably on the next show, I'll talk about the division standings a little bit more. And then next year, I will actually use the quick play results for all of the other teams, and I'll roll those out along with my games that I'm playing out for the Minutemen. And so we'll have, every time the show goes live, we'll have updated standings, and it'll be a little bit more immersive in that. So Bob Hansen is here asking about his Milwaukee Grinders. So unfortunately, Bob, I believe that the Grinders are going to finish under 500. I think that they were, I'll just go off on a little tangent here. Let's see, they're team number 11. Oh no, sorry, they're projected, they're an 88 and 74 team. So they are probably just going to miss out on the playoffs. I think that the playoffs are going to be between me and the Cape Cod Lobsters, as I've already surpassed the win total. So actually the New York, or the New England Minutemen, they're team number 1 in the set, and they were projected to go 94 and 68. So I'm already 5 games over that projected record. So, all right. So there we go. We'll get things going here. And so as I said, we're on our 2-game win streak. So we'll roll for our chemistry check against that. If we get a 1 or a 2, we'll be fully harmonious. And we got a 3. Oh, well, let's see. Are we ready to win tonight? Ooh, the dot says no. So that means we're going to be semi-dissonant. Uh-oh. So we're going to have to get out the stormy side of the chart. Well, let's see what happens. Well, hey, it's not an injury. All right, so let's see. 3-2, an issue with a starter, non-pitcher. Which starter, non-pitcher? An infielder is going to have a major issue. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. Which infielder? It's going to be our shortstop, which tonight is Kerry Nakamura. Let's see what major issue he has. Oh, he might be out for a while. And indeed, he is going to be injured till further notice. All right, so I'll get out my high-tech loose leaf notebook here. And that means that we're going to get rid of that till further notice. And we'll have our 48th one of the season. And so Nakamura is injured till further notice. And this is taking place on 9/16. All right. So that means that Nakamura is out. He'll go on the injury pile, and we'll make a call to our minor leagues. We'll bring up Shane Sasser, and that means that I also have to change our starting lineup. We'll go back to the starting lineup, and let's see. Well, I guess we won't have Sasser go in right now. We'll bring in our other utility infielder, Ronnie Sear, and he will be in at short tonight. All right, so not a terrible blow, as Nakamura is pretty much all glove and no bat. So that will be interesting to see if he's able to come back to us before the end of the season. But all right, at least it wasn't an injury to to my starting pitcher. That would have been kind of funny. So all right, so here we go. We are all set to go. We are here at Biddy Beer Ballpark, the return of Fernando De La Rosa, and apparently there's some anxiety in the clubhouse to see how De La Rosa will bounce back from his injury. This is actually the second time he was on the disabled list, so let's see what happens, but we're ready to play ball. So here we go. De La Rosa finishes his warm-up tosses. The first baseman for the Ports steps up, Bernie Conroy, and we are underway. Well, and that's not a good way to start. That is going to be a leadoff walk. De La Rosa kind of has a hard time finding his target and walks him on 5 pitches. Johnny Fortune will now step up, the shortstop for the Ports. Man on first, nobody out. And let's see, he'll get a little bit of home cooking here. He'll jam Johnny Fortune and get him to pop up to short. And that will be one down. One down, man on first for Joey Milner, the third baseman for the Ports. De La Rosa looking for a inning-ending double play, maybe. Let's see, runners on base, yes. So we're going to go to the plate drama chart. 1-5 is the catcher Gold. He is not, so that's going to be a passed ball. So Conroy is going to scoot into second. And we are going to go to the experience chart. Now, Joey Milner is a icon. De La Rosa, a prospect. And I think I'm going to burn my first manager strategy card already here. And I'll use the manager coaching tip to turn De La Rosa into an icon for this at bat. Sorry, I just noticed my camera is focusing in and out for some reason. All right, here we go. So it'll be icon versus icon for now. And look at a 6-6. There's a pitch. It's driven into to center field. We're gonna go to the fence chart. Joey Milner is a full slugger. And he is going to get a triple. So up against the wall, takes a big bounce, and he will get into third standing up. The run will score easily. And just like that, the Savannah Ports are up 1-0. De La Rosa with not quite the first inning that he was hoping for. Travis Harvey now steps up. We'll bring the infield in. Let's see, iron catcher, no, he does not have a good eye, so there we go. De La Rosa gets his first strikeout since returning, and we'll go to the right now chart. De La Rosa will be semi-hot, and the batter will be neutral. 3-6, cold pitcher, no, so he will pop out to the catcher. All right, so could have been a lot worse. Just one run comes in on one hit, one walk. One runner left on. We'll head to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Savannah. Rusty McCormick is towing the mound for Savannah. He'll face our, I guess probably one of our most used starting lineups here. Infante, Cruz, and Norris will be our 1, 2, and 3 batters tonight. Infante, our second baseman, will lead things off. And he is going to drive a single into right field. Leadoff man aboard. We'll go to the right now chart. Cruz is neutral. The pitcher will be semi-cold. 1-3. Cold pitcher, yes. Hanging pitch smacked into center field for a single. All right. So Infante will go to second. We've got our first 2 runners aboard. Let's see. Now Justin Norris, he started the season in the minors, but came in for an injury and worked his way into our starting lineup, and he's been a kind of a mainstay in our lineup now. So here we go. He comes up with nobody out and 2 on. Ooh, and he is going to go down with a big hack, and that'll be the first out. Now Mike St. Clair, he has 57 home runs on the season. He has just been on an absolute tear, so looking to get one step closer to number 60. He comes up with a big chance here. We'd like just an RBI. Oh, no. Oh, it's a game of inches. A 1-5-5. It would have been a 3-run homer, but a 1-4-5 is going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Ouch. And so we'll get nothing. 2 hits, no runs. And we'll head to the second. It's 1-0 Savannah. All right. Welcome everyone who has joined us a little late. Let's see. Question. Well, there's a question about De La Rosa's record, but his ERA of 4.55. So yeah, he's definitely been the beneficiary of some run support, but he's had some really good starts. The problem is that some of his bad starts have been really bad starts, he's had a couple where he didn't even make it out of the second inning, and that really ballooned his ERA. So, all right, let's see. And a question. Oh, Nakamura. Yes, Nakamura is out, and Shane Sasser he will be called up from the minors to take his spot on the roster. But for now, Ronnie Sear, who's one of our utility infielders, is taking his place and batting ninth tonight. All right, and then a question about where do I pull my minor league call-ups from. So these Fictional Baseball America sets, they come with 12 teams, and what it is, the players have a number on them right beside the season, and so you can sort them out by that, and you're all ready to go with the 12 teams. And then the last couple of years, it's come with a bunch of players that do not have a number, and so they are rookies or unsigned free agents, and so that's what I consider my minor league. Since I'm doing just a single team playthrough, I consider all those players are people that I can call up during the season. The veteran players are they're players that got maybe released by their teams, or they were players that didn't get signed for whatever reason. So that's how I work that. Okay, so here we go in the second. De La Rosa looking for a little smoother inning after a rough first. Well, and it's not going to happen here. Scotty Coles is going to lead things off by driving a single into right field. And then he is going to catch De La Rosa not holding him on, and he will steal second base. So we got a runner in scoring position already, nobody out. So here we go. Hubie Wagner, the DH, he will step up, and he is going to ground out to the mound. So De La Rosa will grab it, look the runner back to second, and toss on to first for the out. So one down, still a runner at second base. Now Carlos Ennis will come up. Carlos Ennis playing in right field tonight for Savannah. And let's see, he is going to ground out to first base, and that will advance the runner. We'll say that Rosello takes it unassisted. So Scotty Coles goes into third, but now two down for the catcher, Wes Horton. And Horton is going to pop out to second base, and that will end the inning. So the runner will be stranded at third. We'll head to the bottom half of the second. And it is still 1-0. And we're going to start the bottom of the second on the experience chart. So Santos Uraneta doing the DHing tonight for New England. He will lead things off. He's a semi-prospect. The pitcher is a semi-icon. And we get a 4-4. So Uraneta is going to draw a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up our third baseman. So here we go. True Jones. If I can get... I don't know what's going on with my camera tonight, why it keeps focusing in and out. But anyways, eventually you'll be able to see that True Jones, he doesn't have a number listed there. So that's what the players look like that aren't assigned to a team. So I considered him, he was a rookie there, and he just got called up. And he's actually done pretty well for me at third base, which is why he's in the lineup tonight. He's a hero slugger, semi-iron though, so he's a little bit rough over on at the hot corner, but doing a good job with his bat so far. Has a couple of homers in just a few games. He'll come up here to nobody out and a runner at first. Let's see, and he is going to draw a walk. So once again, we've got our first two runners aboard, nobody out. Our veteran first baseman Doug Rosello will step up. Chance to add to the lead here, or tie the game, but he is going to fly out to center field for the first out of the inning. And now that'll bring up our catcher Solomon Horn. Lefty on righty here. And let's see. The pitcher is semi-flash. The dot says no, and it's asking if the batter is a champion. He's a semi-champion, so we got to roll the dot again. And yes. So Horn's going to reach out and get a bloop single into left field. everyone will move up one base, and the bases will be full of Minutemen. And so here we go. Ronnie Sear, who was supposed to be on the bench tonight, but got called to start because of a injury to Nakamura. He'll come up here with a big chance to give his team at least tie the game or maybe take the lead. 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes, there are. So we're going to go to the plate drama chart. 5-5. Is it a control pitcher? He is not. So it's going to be a wild pitch. Well, there we go. So the game's going to get tied up. Thanks to a wild pitch, everyone will move up one base. So there we go. Now first base open, 1 out. They'll bring the infield in. And Sear's going to get a hold of one, but not quite enough. He'll fly out to center field, but that is going to be deep enough to score the run from third. True Jones will trot in, and that will give the Minutemen the lead, 2-1 now. 2 out, still a man in scoring position at second. We'll go back to the top of our lineup for Manny Infante. Infante singled his first time up. 4, 5, 6. He's not patient this time, so he will fly out to center field, and that's going to end the inning, but not before New England takes the lead, 2-1 as we head into the third, and we will start on the chemistry chart. Welcome everyone who is joining us a little late. You're watching New England Minutemen baseball here on the WAFR network. It's the return of Fernando De La Rosa. He had a rough first inning, but ended up just giving up 1 run, thankfully. And New England just took the lead in the bottom of the second, 2-1, and that's where we stand now as we start the third inning. All right, just catching up on comments here. Asking about some other games. Yeah, right now, obviously I'm just focusing on finishing this History Maker baseball season, and I don't really have any plans for doing reviews or any other kind of videos at this point, although that could change. But for now, I'm just focusing on finishing my my History Maker baseball season project here, and who knows what the future will hold after I get that done. So let's see. Kraz is saying about how he did his fictional baseball league where he did a draft, so that's fine. Let's see. And then also that he just did a 24-game season using all the teams. So yeah, actually the very first season this fictional set was released, 2013. That's what I did. I think I did a 32-game season, and I played out everyone's games. And that was a lot of fun too, but I really wanted to see kind of the ups and downs of a season over 162 games with one team, and the thought of actually playing out every team's game and for 162 games would be a little bit too much, but who knows, maybe someday when I retire I'll do something like that. But yes, it's definitely a lot of fun doing a full season playthrough with these fictional players. So, all right, and I guess I'm hunkered down for another round of snow. This is going to be like the third week in a row that we're going to get hit with a nor'easter. So I don't know. We're going to get anywhere from 5 to maybe like 10 inches of snow. I don't know. At this point, whatever. It's it's kind of part of my cardio workout is shoveling snow. So. All right, so here we go. We are going to be on the chemistry charts as we lead things off in the third. We are semi-dissonant. The batting team will be neutral. Let's see, 1-5. Pitching team harmony, no. So it's going to be a bloop single for Conroy. Now Johnny Fortune will step up. Fortune 0 for 1 on the night. Man on first, nobody out. Let's see. Oh, and he is going to draw a walk, and we're going to go back to that chemistry chart. All right, so I think I'm going to use my second manager card, and I will use the dugout chatter card, so that we'll go from dissonant to neutral. So both teams neutral. 4-5. Batting team harmony, no. So ground out to choice infielder, but everyone's going to advance. So we'll say that Milner gets a shot. That Infante has to dive at second to, let's see. There we go. Okay. So the runners will advance one base. And so we got one down. Runners at second and third. So we'll bring the infield in against Travis Harvey. Harvey struck out his first at bat. And, we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see. Is the right fielder iron? He's not. All right, so it's just going to be a routine flyout. When the lead die of 1, that means that it's not deep enough for the runner to tag up and score. So big second out. The infield will go back to normal depth. Gary Mosby now up. He's 0 for 1. Oh, darn. Decider dot away from getting out of the inning, but he is going to drive a single down the line, and that's going to score both runners. And so Savannah takes back the lead 3-2 here in the top of the third. All right, so that'll bring up Scotty Coles, runner on first, 2 downs. Coles is 1 for 1 with a single. Let's see, and he's going to ground out to first, and that will end the inning, but not before they take back the lead. And it is 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Let's see, Ramon Cruz will lead things off. Cruz got a single his last at bat, and he's going to lead off with a walk. All right, so 1 on, nobody out for Justin Norse. Norse, who struck out his first at bats. And he's going to get jammed, and he'll pop it up to second base. Cruz will hold at first, and now there's 1 down for big bad Mike St. Clair. St. Clair putting on an MVP caliber season, batting .326 with 57 homers, 131 RBIs. He'd love to give his team the lead back right here. Let's see. Well, but he's not going to do it. It's going to be an infield drama check. Let's see. He's a second baseman gold. He is not. So Harvey's going to get eaten up by a hard shot, and everyone will be safe. And we're going to go to the... oh, no. We're just going to go back to the regular chart. Okay, so after that error, we'll have 2 on, 1 out for Santos Uraneta. Let's see. Uraneta walked in his first at-bats. Oh, and there we go. Rusty McCormick just made a mistake, and Uraneta makes him pay for it. He hits it far, he hits it deep, and it is out of here. Uraneta with an absolute blast into the left field stands, and New England is back on top 5-3. All right, so the Urination fans happy tonight, and so there we go, 5 runs on the board, and I guess, let's see, there'll start to be some activity in the Savannah bullpen. True Jones will now step up. Base is empty, 1 down. Jones walked in his first at bat. Let's see, Struggler, no, not yet. All right, so Jones is going to ground out to third. There'll be 2 down, nobody on for Doug Rossello. Rossello 0 for 1 on the night. And Rossello he will also ground out to third, and that will end the inning, but not before Santos Uraneta puts his team back on top with a big 3-run blast, and it is 5-3 as we head into the top of the fourth. You're watching Minutemen Baseball here on the WAFR Network. Welcome everybody who is joining us late. This is the Well, still work in progress, but hopefully a triumphant return of Fernando De La Rosa after a month-long injury, his second of the season. He has given up 3 runs so far, but fortunately his offense has picked him up so far anyways, and it's 5-3. And yeah, sorry guys, I don't know why my camera keeps auto-focusing like that. It's never done that before. I don't know if it's catching maybe just the top of my microphone shield and it keeps trying to focus on that. Sorry about that, guys. Because I have everything set up the same way as I normally do. Let's see, maybe that's... What if I just zoom the camera just a little bit? I wonder if that will... No. Alright, maybe that did it? I don't know. Well, no, it's still doing it. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why my... I'll have to play with my camera settings. I thought that I had the autofocus turned off, but apparently not. Oh, alright. So, yeah, there we go. It's a cold night in New England, and the cameraman is drinking some Mad Dog 2020 to stay warm and keeps fooling around with the focus. All right, here we go. Top of the 4th, De La Rosa facing the bottom of the Savannah order, 7, 8, and 9. Hubie Wagner, the DH, will lead things off. Wagner 0 for 1 so far tonight. Oh, and Wagner's going to get a hold of one. He'll bounce it off the wall in center field. And he will be in with a double. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for Carlos Ennis's out at bats. Let's see, batting team dissonance. No, they're neutral, so he's going to draw a walk. Uh-oh. So De La Rosa in danger of giving that lead right back up. The catcher Wes Horton will come up now. 2 on, nobody out. Horton is 0 for 1. Let's see. Oh no. 3-4-4, the prospect check, and De La Rosa certainly is a prospect, so we are going to go to the fence chart. Horton is a semi-slugger. The dot came up no, so we're going to roll on the other chart. And, oh boy, well, it's going to be a bases clearing triple. So both runs will score, and it is all tied up again at 5. And that will get some activity in the New England bullpen. Oh, what a bummer. I was really hoping for a good game from De La Rosa. Well, actually, I was hoping for at least 5 innings from De La Rosa. But Derek No will start getting warmed up in our pen. We're back to the top of the lineup. Nobody out. Oh boy, Bernie Conroy has not been retired. He's walked and singled. Let's see. Oh, but he's going to strike out here. All right, so De La Rosa gets the first out of the inning. Now Johnny Fortune will come up. Fortune has flown out and walked. Let's see. And he is going to ground out to short here. The runner will hold at third. Okay, so 2 down. Still a runner at third for Joey Milner. Oh, come on, Fernando. Get out of this inning. Let's see. Runners on base. Yes, we're going to go to the plate drama chart. 3-5. Is the catcher Gold? No, he's not. Oh, so that's going to be a passed ball, so that will score a Horton. And that'll give him the lead, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart. So it is just completely fallen apart here in the 4th inning for De La Rosa. Trying to get out of it. Let's see, batting team. No, he's going to walk Milner. All right. Well, so I guess this will probably be the last batter for De La Rosa, one way or the other. Let's see, Travis Harvey coming up. Harvey is struck out and flown out. And he is going to draw a walk, and yeah, that is going to do it for De La Rosa. So he's going to go 3 2/3 in his return. 6 runs in, 2 runners on base. Derek No will relieve him here in the 4th. So De La Rosa will continue to have to wait for win number 13. It's proved ever elusive to him so far. And yes, his ERA will certainly be higher than 4.55. So, all right, here we go. So Derek No coming in. He'll face Gary Mosby. Mosby is 1 for 2 so far. And Mosby's going to go down swinging, so that'll end the inning, fortunately. But 3 runs come in, and it is 6-5 Savannah. We got ourselves a slugfest going on. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rusty McCormick is still on the mound for now, but as soon as he gets a runner on board, he will be getting the hook. They've got their bullpen ready to go. He'll face the 8, 9, and 1 batters. Solomon Horn is up now. He singled his first at bat. And, well, there we go. Horn is going to get a leadoff walk, and that's going to be all for Rusty McCormick. So both starters getting the early hook. And let's see. I think that Savannah has... Oh, I thought that they had a long reliever, but I guess they don't. All right. They're going to bring in... Oh, who's a guy to bring in right now? They'll bring in Baron Sampson, a veteran right-hander. So, fortunately for me, but unfortunately for the Savannah fans, this team has a sort of a weak bullpen, so maybe we'll be able to get back the lead here. Baron Sampson is semi-workman, flash, and semi-control. He'll gain the ace quality here for this at-bat. Oh, let's see, 4, 5, 6. Is the batter patient? Oh, he's semi-patient. The dot says yes. Okay, so Sear is going to draw a walk. So 2 walks to start the bottom of the 4th. And then we'll go back to the top of our order. Manny Infante up. Infante is 1 for 2. And we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. All right, so drive to the outfield. Is the right fielder iron? That's Carlos Ennis. No, he is neutral. So he is going to make the catch. And we got some slow runners on, so they will all hold. And we're going to go back to the chemistry chart, which really stinks because we're semi-dissonant right now. Ramon Cruz will come up. Cruz has not been retired. He's singled and walked. Let's see, 1-6. Batting team dissonance. Oh, we're semi-dissonant. The dot says no. So Ramon Cruz will draw a walk. And hey, we've got the bases loaded again. Justin Norris will come up. Norris looking for his first hit of the night. He struck out and flown out. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, no. He is going to line out to second base, and we'll see if Sear gets doubled off before he can get back. Does he get doubled off? Oh, the dot says yes, man. So Norris lines out to second. And... Oh, wait. What happened? And Sear is going to get tagged out by the second baseman for a double play. Oh, what a brutal way to end an inning. All right, so here we go. We're into the 5th, 6-5 Savannah. It is a slugfest tonight. Wasn't sure what to expect with the return of De La Rosa, but he has already been given the hook. He's given up all 6 runs from Savannah, so he will not be in line for a win tonight, and his team is in the hole by 1, looking to claw their way back here. Derek No on in his second inning of relief. He'll face the 6, 7, 8 batters. Scotty Coles will lead things off. Let's see. Is he a slugger? No. Okay, so he's going to lead things off with a single. And that'll bring up Hubie Wagner. Hubie Wagner is 1 for 2 on the night with a double. And he's going to line out to second base. That'll be the first out of the inning. Coles will hold it first. And now Carlos Ennis is up. Ennis 0 for 1 with ground out and a walk. Let's see. And he is going to single. And is he no? Okay, so he's going to single. Coles will go to third. And we're going to go to the experience chart. Let's see. Derek No is neutral, and Wes Horton is a icon. Let's see. 5, 6 is an icon pitcher. No, he's neutral, so infield drama. That's a shortstop gold. Oh, no. Well, it would have been. Nakamura is semi-gold, but he is injured now, so Sear is neutral, so he's not gold. So everyone's going to be safe on the air. Let's see, with the lead die of 4, that means that Coles is going to come in to score. Oh, man. Everyone will move up 1 base. So 7-5 now. And we're going to go back to the experience chart. So Conroy is neutral. No is neutral. I'll get Tad Madlock, a right-hander, warming up in the pen. Let's see. 3, 6. Is it a prospect pitcher? No. So fly out to left field. Runners will hold. Okay, so 2 down now, 2 on for Johnny Fortune. Oh boy, we're going to go back to the plate drama chart. Let's see, is the catcher iron? No, he's not. Hey, all right, so the catcher rips off his mask and collects a towering foul out. Whew. Okay, so those 2 runners will stay right there. So just 1 run comes in. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, and it is 7-5, a slugfest here at Biddy Beer Ballpark. Let's see, Baron Sampson. What is he going to stay on for? Well, yeah, actually, Savannah only has 1 left-handed pitcher, and he is not that. He's a semi-struggler in double flash, so I think that they're going to. Well, let's see. I'll ask the Dot. Do they keep Sampson in? And the Dot says yes. All right. So he'll stay on for a second inning of work. He'll have his work cut out for him as he'll face St. Clair, Uranetta, and Jones. St. Clair 0 for 2 so far tonight. Hey, but he'll get a leadoff single in the center field. And now it'll bring up Uranetta. He hit a 3-run homer back in the 3rd that gave his team the lead temporarily. He comes on here with nobody out and 1 on. Gold catcher, no, he's neutral. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. All right, so a shot into the outfield. Is the left fielder iron? No, he is neutral, so it'll just be a routine fly out to left field. Runner will hold it first. Now we'll bring up True Jones. Jones has walked and ground out. And he is going to hit into an inning-ending double play, 3-6-1 for those of you scoring at home. We'll head to the 6th, and it is 7-5, Savannah. All right. Milner's going to lead things off. I guess I'm going to let No work a 3rd inning, try to save my my bullpen for now. Let's see, Milner 1 for 2. He's tripled and walked. And And he is going to pop out to second base. That's how the top of the 6 begins. Now Travis Harvey will come up. Harvey 0 for 2. He's struck out, flown out, and walked. And he'll hit a drive into the outfield. We'll go to the outfield drama chart. 4-5 is a center fielder gold. He absolutely is. So Ramon Cruz will grab a sinking liner. He'll slide into it for an out. But unfortunately, we're going to go to the chemistry chart for Gary Mosby's at-bat. Let's see, 4-6, pitching team dissonance. Oh, yes, they are. So Mosby will work a walk. That'll bring up Coles. All right, and I think now I will bring in Tad Madlock. That'll be all for no. Madlock is a veteran right-hander. He only has the control quality, but he'll gain the ace 1 for this at-bat against Coles. Looking to keep this just a 2-run game. And he will. He'll get Coles to ground out to second, and that will end the top of the 6. Still 7-5 Savannah. And let's see, we'll have a new pitcher for Savannah as Sampson has done his work for the night. Let's see, they'll bring on... They'll bring on Burke Brewer for now to face the bottom of the order. Try to save some of their better pitchers for the when they get to back to the top of the order. Burke Brewer working with a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th, and he'll face Doug Rossello. Lead things off. Rossello is 0 for 2 on the night. Let's see, and Rossello's going to line out to short. 1 down, nobody on for the catcher, Solomon Horn. Horn has not been retired tonight. He's walked and singled. And he will fly out to right field here. 2 quick outs for Brewer as the shortstop, Ronnie Sear, will come up. And Sear is going to go down swinging. All right, so 1, 2, 3, go the Minutemen in the 6, and we'll head to the 7th, still 7-5 Savannah. So a 2-run game, not quite a pitcher's duel by any stretch, but although we haven't had a run scored in a couple of innings, we'll go to the, let's see, the 7, 8, and 9 batters for Savannah are going to lead things off, and we're going to start on the right now. And I'm going to use my 3rd strategy card. So Madlock will be, he'll be hot, as he would be considered neutral normally here to start the inning. Wagner is neutral as he lined out his last at bat. So here we go, hot pitcher. Yes! Shows best stuff, retires the side by alternating ground outs and shallow fly outs. Awesome. All right, so Wagner will ground out. We'll say he grounds out 4-3. Carlos Ennis will fly out to right field. And then Wes Horton is going to ground out to the shortstop. All right. So Madlock with a nice 1, 2, 3, 7th. And it's time to stretch here at Biddy Beer Ballpark, 7-5 Savannah. Oh, all right. I love it when a plan comes together, as Face used to say. All right, let's see here. We're back to the top of the order for New England. And I think they're going to let Brewer face Infante, and then they'll have another pitcher ready to go if Infante reaches to face Cruz. So here we go. Infante 1 for 3. Oh, and he is going to draw a leadoff walk. All right. Let's see. You've got me up on iScore TV. Oh, okay. I hadn't tried out the iScore TV yet. Glad to know that it looks good. So, all right. And yes, I do need to get my ukulele back out at some point. It's like It's one of the last boxes that I haven't unpacked from my move back in September. Fortunately, it was not in my basement that was flooded during one of the, actually the first nor'easter that hit. But maybe I'll work on that this week. So the next time we go, maybe we'll have the 7th inning stretch. All right, so Brewer with a leadoff walk to Infante, and that's going to end his night. Let's see. I think that they have, yes. They'll bring in Asayo Fujiwara, a second-year pitcher for them. Fujiwara is a semi-workman, has flash and control, and he'll gain the ace quality here for his first batter faced. Cruz has not been retired. He's singled and walked twice. Let's see. 135. Hey, we're going to go to a rare chart for the first time tonight. The red 1, black 5 chart, better known as the box and bogeys. Let's see what happens. 4-5. Prospect catcher. No, Horton is an icon. Oh, darn. So the veteran catcher calls a good at bat, and Cruz is going to strike out. All right, so 1 down. Still a runner at first for Justin Norris. Norris looking for his first hit of the game. And we're still down by 2. And of course, Big Mike St. Clair waiting in the on-deck circle. Oh no, Manny Infante is going to get gunned down trying to steal second base. Oh man. All right, so 2 down. Now nobody on for Justin Norris. Oh, what a break that was. Let's see. Well, okay. Norris is going to get a single. And we're going to go to the experience chart for Mike St. Clair's at bat. St. Clair is a full icon. Fujiwara is a semi-prospect. So here we go. Can Mike St. Clair bring his team back? 2-6. Icon pitcher, no. So the batter's going to drop a single over the second baseman. All right, so Norris will go to second. Now Uraneta comes up. Uraneta has walked, homered, and flown out. Let's see. Are they going to let Fujiwara stay in? Yeah, the dot says yes. Okay, well, here we go. Urination on its feet. Cheering on their favorite player. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, no. Fujiwara is definitely fresh, just coming on, and he is going to get Uraneta to line out to second, and that will end the inning. Oh, what a bummer. All right, so 2 runners get stranded, and it's still 7-5 as we go into the top of the 8th. I'm gonna have Randy Corcoran warm up in the bullpen, but Madlock's gonna stay on. He will face Bernie Conroy here. Conroy is walked, singled, struck out, and flown out. And he's gonna draw a walk to lead things off, and we would go to the chemistry chart, but I'm going to bring on a reliever. So Randy Corcoran will come in. Corcoran, one of our setup pitchers. Obviously not a hold situation here, but trying to just keep it a 2-run game. So bringing on the relief pitcher will cancel the chemistry chart check. Oh, here we go. Johnny Fortune looking for his first hit of the night. And he is not going to do it here. Let's see. Is he? Yeah, because he's not a champ. Oh, no, he is a champion. Oh, so that's going to be a nubbed infield single to first base. Oh, that's a third. Okay, so an infield single for Fortune. Oh, darn. All right, so 2 on, nobody out. Joey Milner now up to bat. Milner tripled in his first at bat, and then has not done anything since then. Well, Corcoran's going to get him to pop out to second base, so infield fly roll. The runners will hold. And we're going to go to the experience chart for Travis Harvey's at bat. Harvey is a semi-prospect. Corcoran a full icon. Let's see, icon pitcher, yes. He'll get him to ground out to short, so that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. The pitcher's best friend. That's how the top of the 8th will end, and it is still 7-5. Savannah on top as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's see. We're going to bring in their lefty specialist to face True Jones. So Danny DiLaggio, he's a semi-struggler but has double flash. So obviously he'll have a short leash, but they'll bring him on here to face the left-handed batting True Jones. Jones has walked and ground out twice. And hey, there we go. He is going to find a pitch that he likes, and he's going to drive it into the right field stands. Ennis goes back to the wall, but he'll just look up and watch it fly away, as True Jones has just made it a one-run game. And so DiLaggio will have a short night. He will be done, and Savannah is going to go to... well, they don't want to bring their closer in for a 6-out save yet, so they'll bring in C.J. Shockey. It's a young right-hander, has a lot of zip on his fastball. He's double flash, but also semi-wild. So bases are empty here. One-run game now. Doug Rossello stepping up to bat. There'll be some activity in the New England bullpen. I'll get both my closer, Logan Mackel, up, and also Ross Nutter will start warming up in case we're in a tie game. All right, let's see. Triple fives. Oh, no. Well, so he gains the ace quality because this is his first batter faced. So instead of a home run, it'll just be a deep fly out to right field. So Ennis is going to have just enough room to grab it against the wall in right. So it's just a long out for Rossello. Oh, all right. So one down, nobody on, one-run game here. The catcher, Solomon Horn, will come up. Horn 1 for 2 on the night. And Horn is going to pop out to second base. 2 down now. Nobody on for Ronnie Sear. The shortstop, he has a sac fly. He's walked and struck out. And he is going to pop out to third here, and that will end the 8th. So we're going to head to the top of the 9th, and it is 7-6 now. Corcoran's night is going to be done. I will bring on Ross Nutter, and he will try to keep it a one-run game. So we won't see Logan Mackel, at least here in the 9th. All right, so Ross Nutter, he will face the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Gary Mosby will lead things off. Mosby 1 for 3 on the night. And we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see, 3, 4, left fielder Iron. No, Norris will track it down in left. And that'll be 1 down. Now Scotty Coles, the left fielder for Savannah, will come up. Coles is 2 for 4 on the night with a couple of singles. And he is going to get himself a 1-out walk. So runner on first now, 1 down for Hubie Wagner, the DH for the Ports. He is 1 for 4 with a double. And he's going to ground out to the mound, but it'll be a fielder's choice as Nutter will turn, fire to Sear at short, and they'll get the lead runner, and that's all they will get. So now 2 down, runner at first for Carlos Ennis. Ennis 1 for 3 on the night with a single and a walk. And he will also ground back to the mound. Nutter will field it easily on to Rossello at first, and that will end the 9th. So 1-run game as we head into the bottom of the 9th. And Savannah is going to bring on their closer, Vicente Ramos, veteran right-hander. He's a semi-ace, flash, and control. And he's looking to shut the door here on any potential rally for New England. So here we go. And we're at the top of our order. Manny Infante will lead things off. The second baseman for the Minutemen is 1 for 3 on the night. He's singled and walked. Oh, that's an ace check, and he's a semi-ace. The dot says no. So Infante is going to get a single into center field. So tying run is aboard. Ramon Cruz steps up. Cruz has singled, walked twice, and struck out. Hey! How about that? Cruz gets ones he liked. Ramos hangs a curveball. That ball is back and deep. Coles will turn, give chase in left field, but he is not going to catch this one. And Ramon Cruz has just walked off. And New England wins it in dramatic fashion, 8-7. Woo, that is your final here from a blurry Biddy Beer ballpark. All right. Wow. That was that was awesome. All right. Woo. Oh boy. All right. So our Biddy Beer post-game wrap-up, Ross Nutter is going to pick up the win as he pitched a scoreless top of the ninth. Vicente Ramos will get the loss, and he'll also get the blown save. Wow. All right. And our MVP of the game, we have to give it to our star center fielder, Ramon Cruz. He went 2 for 3 with 2 walks, 2 runs scored, and then of course that big 2-run homer. So there we go. What a way to pick up win number 100 on the season for the Minutemen. Let's take a look at our up to the minute stats here. We'll see what everyone looks like now. So there we go. 147 now on the season for the Minutemen. And let's see. So Mike St. Clair, his average drops to 326. Oh, and I'm sorry. He has 55 homers, not 57. But still, 55 homers. Oh, and I said 131. Where did I get that number in my head? He's got 154 RBIs now. And for the first time, I believe, all season, Mike St. Clair is now batting higher than Ramon Cruz is. Cruz's average is at 324. He has 25 homers himself, 86 RBIs. Uraneta got his 27th homer of the season. He's doing pretty well. Has his average almost up to 300. We'll look at our updated pitching stats. So there we see Fernando De La Rosa, his ERA jumped to 4.76. He gets no decision on the night. Ross Nutter goes to 3-2 on the season, and he has a nice ERA at 2.84. As you can see, my bullpen has been doing really well. Of course, Xavier Colomb is the ace of our staff. And he picked up his 20th win of the season a couple starts ago. So he's at 20-5 with a 2.18 ERA. So well on his way to winning the Best Pitcher Award for the season. Wow, there we go. I'm still kind of catching my breath from that from that ending. All right, that was awesome. Well, I'm glad everyone got to see that, and what a fun game. So there we go, win number 100 for the Minutemen. The next game I'll be playing. Let me look at my schedule here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It'll be the third game of a 3-game series against the Cape Cod Lobsters. Will be game number 152 of the season. That will be De La Rosa's next start. And he will once again go for win number 13 of the season. And maybe that will be the lucky one. So there we go. Let me just catch up on questions or comments. Let's see. D. Scott Howard has joined us late. So yes, please watch the replay as soon as it goes up. It was an exciting game, especially if you like high scoring games. It looked like it was going to get out of hand early, but we actually had some good pitching, some good middle relief pitching. Kept it close, and if you didn't see the ending, I guess I won't spoil it for you. But all right. Well, hey guys, thanks again so much for watching. I'm gonna try to go live. I'll try to go live Thursday night, assuming I have power and I'm not buried under 2 feet of snow. But if not, then I'll go live Friday night. So there we go. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. And I'll try to fix my my issue with my camera. I don't know what was going on with it. It's in the same position that it's been for the last couple ones. But hopefully next time there won't be a drunken cameraman going in and out of focus. So there we go. So until next time, thanks again so much for watching. My name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.